In my life, one of my most powerful desires is for music. It's not a problem per se. Maybe it's an addiction, I don't know. It can't be that bad, though. It's better than beer or sugar. I feel music in my core like a burning fire. It connects me to some other place way beyond myself. To be honest, it's kind of freaky at times. I'm not your average music lover. I have strange experiences when I play guitar or write songs. I don't know what words to use to describe it. I guess it makes me feel connected to reality beyond me and my meager human personality and existence. I feel the cosmos, infinity. And if I'm away from music for more than a day, I start yearning for it big time. Of course, it's not actually music that pulls me. It's where music takes me. That's what I yearn for. Processing my problems and life experiences also takes me there. And where's there? Besides the great beyond? The big picture beyond my blink-in-the-eye existence? For me, it's the underworld, the background, behind the curtain, behind the word, the motivation behind the motivation. Not to freak you out or anything, but it's really the spirit of death, eternity, where we come from and where we're going after this little tangent we call life. It's that whole realm of things we prefer to avoid, ignore, repress, look the other way from. It's the elephant in the room of life, and it contains all the really juicy truths behind the flimsy appearances of our everyday daily existences. Whoa, This makes me feel like playing guitar. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I am back. You know, the original stated goal of yoga is to be a dead man in life. It means to be dead to the mundane and the obvious and awake to the background processes that drive life. In Eastern traditions, they call it enlightenment. Christians call it Christ consciousness. Jews and Muslims simply call it God. In ancient alchemical traditions, they had lots of mystifying names for it, like the philosopher's stone, the black diamond, the elixir of immortality, and the magnum opus. Every spiritual tradition has its own way of expressing it, but they all share the sense that behind everyday life and problems is an unseen process that can be tapped into and experienced. The processing methods I teach aim at identifying this unrecognized reality as a part of our own psyches and making it conscious through direct experience. They help you uncover the meaning and purpose of your problems and show you how to use this awareness to transform them. This gets you more on track with what's really trying to happen in your life. And doing this leads to health, well-being, personal power, creativity, joy, and wholeness. No matter what's happening in my life, as soon as I pick up the guitar or sit down at the piano, everything shifts. It takes a minute, maybe two, and I start to feel and see in a different way. It's like meditation, but more fun. And in my experience, more colorful and immediate. But hey, maybe my meditation hasn't reached the golden zone of rock and roll yet. Either way, my consciousness shifts from everyday life to a deeper sense of things that feels pure and correct. It's closer to mathematics than to, buying groceries or arguing over who washes the dishes. It's closer to where your mind will go on your deathbed, to the deeper dimensions of life, than to, doing your taxes. You get the point. I tune into what I hear, see, and feel, and follow where it goes. Sometimes words pour out of me too, but they're not words I'd normally be able to think up. They come from my subconscious, and they illuminate something for me. It's like having a therapy session, but it's free. After playing, singing, writing, and especially performing, I feel like I've been on a journey from point A to point B. My whole awareness has shifted. I've learned something. I've become a different person in some way. And this is the same process that our problems aim at producing. If you just get rid of what's bothering you without getting its message, like if you just suppress it and try to keep the status quo, you've missed the point. You might feel better in the moment, but you've thrown away a golden opportunity to change and grow in a fantastic way. Just because something's painful or difficult doesn't mean it's wrong or meaningless. In my own experience and that of working with thousands of clients, I found that problems are actually the golden elixir of life. They're trying to bring forth this deeper experience I'm describing. They aren't just meaningless crap. They're signs and symptoms of your deepest desires, your liberation, your personal freedom trying to get your attention. They manifest as pain, disturbance, and impossible conflicts in your life to try to force you to break through to a new level of awareness.